dad did make it on the other one. All right, we're back. We're officially
it's a
back.
Cameo.
Aaron
Here we go,
is.
James.
Oh
That's
no!
the
What
quick
is?
fuse version.
All right, quick fuse. Yeah, as long as you have your cool
In
sword,
character sheets.
your cool 2 swords. As long as you got those, as long as you got like your modifiers, we should be good. Oh jeez, Aaron, buddy.
Ow, is it underwater? Ow.
Oh, I like that character art for him. That's cool.
Are you chewing? Are you chewing on your microphone?
No, he's adjusting.
He might be.
It tastes good, okay?
I've licked it. The microphone.
What tastes good?
Your microphone?
I don't know. You tell me. You're chewing on it.
No, I just have it turned up because when I was playing Overwatch with David, he couldn't hear me.
You play Overwatch?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a support character?
Support and tank.
I'll be a support guy. I've been practicing. I'm on
Hey.
like.
Or I
Are-
play support and tank, but yeah,
Are
you
you
could
guys
always
ready?
use the second support.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Aaron, are you
One
ready?
Tank.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
guys
they
ready?
only allow
What was
one
that,
player.
David or John?
I could be a tank.
Okay.
I have experience.
Awesome. All right.
I was
Alright.
having a lot of fun with Diva.
All right. Well,
It's been so long.
alrighty.
Yeah.
Everyone ready?
Silencio.
Ben ready.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. So last session, session 23. The party found themselves traveling over the seas, from the kingdom, from the Gaimir city, to towards the coastal city, of the Kingdom of the Dawn, the city called the City of Mists. As the party traveled on their boat, they encountered strange magical effects that affected their travel, mostly affecting their magic items, sort of turning the on and off switch on them, aggravating them. But eventually the party did make it to the city. As they anchored, they entered the city, only to find that it was stuck in this sort of time loop. People, and they noticed that things that seemed off. While the buildings were intact, the people and the items were sort of being displaced throughout time. Frustrated with what was going on, the party continued making their way northeast, up through the roads, to make their way to the Citadel of the Dawn. Before coming across glory that 2V has traveled to many times. As they took their long rest, they found themselves transported on the opposite side, on the northern side of the city, with them 30 feet apart from where their campfire was, and where and they were aged. Either they either got younger or they got older. It is morning. You guys got a full rest. Any levels of exhaustion have now are gone. What are you guys doing? You guys are about maybe like 50 feet from about 100 feet from the city. If you see on the map right here. So.
Let's see. Well,
Right
guys,
here?
Yep,
it
right
looks like we're almost there.
I'm gonna reach into my rust bag of tricks and pull out a fuzzy creature.
Okay.
Is it you?
Just to start my day.
Okay.
It's not myself now. So I rolled a 2 in my rust bag. That is a owl. An owl.
You get an owl.
Out of my bag.
All right.
Are you level
Disappointing.
7
I
or
send
8?
it off.
All right.
But it's all Feywildy owl.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got like
The
color.
shiny.
Yeah. super.
I apologize, but are we level 7 or 8?
You guys are level 7.
All right.
Correct.
Let's copy these. So, are you guys headed to the city, or are you guys headed north?
We should see what's available in the shops in the city. I think
I'm
that'd be
gonna-
really cool.
I'm gonna use speak with animals and ask the owl to just fly ahead and then come back whenever he sees what's going on, so that I have some information, for me, because I'm new to these things.
Sure. Sure. I'll
Speak with
say
animals.
I'm
One
going
shark
into
on
the city.
you're going to the
Oh, I'm
city.
going towards the city. I just
Okay.
send the owl ahead.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm walking with the
sure.
court back like some things. Like, hey,
Sure.
how do they
Sure.
look?
So Rush, the Harangon druid, and Gurman, the half-orc eagle barbarian, begin heading towards the city. It is very. It has like walls.
So heading towards the city.
It has like wooden spiked walls made out of cut down trees. 2V, the glory paladin, and Vlad, the human fighter. What are you guys doing?
So I was going to the city.
City.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the city.
All right. Awesome.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So,
Unless there's another option.
you guys head to the city. I can't argue with that. So, as you guys head to the city, you can tell that as you get closer, it's kind of gloomy out. It is the morning, but it's very gloomy. Low hanging cloud or fog, as you can kind of see the peaks of the buildings and the damp wood. But you get closer to this northern entrance, and you notice that there is a human who is kind of slunched against the gate that's been boarded up. He has a slight beard, tanned complexion, half plate mail armor. I was like, John, Germana, you were the first one to kind of approach, and you notice that this is someone who you used to travel with, a compatriot of yours. You see Homald, Rob's old character, the Twilight Domain cleric. You see him against the entry port of the city, a sword in his gut, and he's coughing up blood. His dried blood is in his beard, and you just see him coughing.
So I am going to rush up to him and I'm going to ask, what's happened? Do you need aid?
He begins to try to talk, and just more blood gushes from his mouth. These lands have been corrupted by the hags. And he puts his hand on your shoulder. I'm sorry I failed you. And he passes away in your arms.
I run up right before. I eat it forlorningly.
You're just shoving carrots into his dead.
Yeah.
I'm just poking his mouth with the carrot.
You are.
So then I just start chewing on it myself.
You
And I
are
go over and I.
As you try to do that, his jaw is already limp, and it is safe but sad to assume that he has passed.
Can't we take him to a necromancer?
I shrug my shoulders.
May I inspect him?
Before you get to do that, I wanna close his eyes, and I want to reach into his pockets and say he would have won.
Rush starts nodding.
He obviously has the plate mail. It has it's +1 plate mail. It has the symbol of this dragon on it, a Bahamut. He has a longsword with a rune on it, and has this sort of kit star, like the twilight sky inside of it, on it. And he has a holy symbol of Bahamut. But there's something I would like any one of you who's looking at Hamad. I would like one of you whoever's looking at it make a history check.
I'm gonna do.
You guys do that. Rush is looking
history,
at
'cause I got a
anything
good
that's
buff.
shiny and magical. I'm in awe of magical things. I think they're the bee's knees.
All right, I got a 16.
Okay.
But I'm just looking.
You notice that the holy symbol. You recall the lore of the Dragonborn, being that of the metallic Dragonborn in particular, because it's Bahamut, being from the Ashen Plains, but you remember distinctly that the clan that the metallic Dragonborn clans were all shattered, and that they were working on trying to unify the clans to have Bahamut honor them once more, or to be blessed by Bahamut. And this holy symbol is a holy symbol of the unification. But as far as you know, the unification hasn't happened yet. So you're kind of perplexed as how can this be possible? How can this Hamad be of the unified of the unified Dragonborn, but they're still scattered, or they're still scattered. As you're pondering that, Rush, you find same stuff. It's the plate mail, it's the sword, and it's the cloak. 2V, what are you doing?
I'm taking the cloak.
Okay, you take the
I'm just
sparkling
looking
cloak.
at it.
I'm not doing much at the moment.
Okay.
I'm just watching everybody.
I will say this. You notice that there is a giant that the gate to the city was barricaded, but it looks like you could get it open if you had to.
Okay.
Where's my owl at this point?
Your owl. Let me just roll something real quick.
It's not a very intelligent. Intelligence of 2, so it's not going to tell me much. But
It doesn't come back.
when it flies back,
It doesn't come back. It doesn't come back. It's been. You're waiting for it.
I'm just always waiting.
Yeah.
I look up all the time and don't see it flying, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh well.
You burned a spell slot for that, right? For that
No,
spell.
that was the rust bag of tricks. Tricks.
Okay.
I burned a spell slot for the good berries. The good
for the
carrots.
good berries, and
So I have 9 good carrots right now.
Did you cast something to try to like befriend the owl?
Speak with animals is through the staff of the woodlands.
Okay. There are
Speak with
charges
animals is the staff of the woodlands trait.
Is there
one charge?
One charge. Okay.
Right.
Just
I
make sure you
used
mark.
1 out of 10.
Okay. Just make sure you mark that.
Absolutely.
So, you guys, see Hamad there,
Get off my back,
corpse.
geez.
Sorry. What are you guys
I'm just
doing?
playing with you.
What are you guys doing now?
I think we should bury him. Or take him to a monastery, see what they want to do with this guy, since he's like into religious stuff.
So I say to German in this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I say to German, well, you knew him. How should we best
We should probably give him a proper burial.
well, yes, but like for him, what would that entail?
Do you see scales? I don't fucking know.
I think you should take him to someone who knows more about. I wrote a history check about Ashen burials.
The Ashen of the Ashen Plains, they usually do, I believe, in real life it's called an air burial, where like they let the natural elements, whether it's vultures, other animals kind of consume the body for the body to be brought back into nature.
Okay. That's
think that's-
easy.
That's so metal.
That's pretty easy. We just
You just
I
leave them.
believe it's usually on a platform in real life.
yeah.
We should at least rest them on like a large rock or something.
Yeah.
It's
So,
called a sky burial.
I start
Just
looking around for a large.
Yeah.
you see some maybe about like 20 feet from the city, you see like some rocks that are piled up. In no particular, there's just some rocks, some boulders.
Pretty
So
cool.
we should. Well, I guess let's create like a little bit of a platform here with the boulders, and
Yeah.
I want
we
to.
will have to undress him.
Would I know how to?
The armor?
Would I be able to wild shape into any kind of like burrowing type of creature in my lifetime? Maybe not because they're burrowing, huh? Well, I'm a rabbit. I burrow, but you
Yeah,
know.
I mean technically rabbits burrow. I mean, I guess you could.
Besides,
You're thinking about as you're thinking about how to wild shape. 2V, Vlad, and German begin preparing this sort of structure for Hamad, and you guys put him on the
I'll just start
the
playing on my
rocks.
bird pipe.
You guys start putting the on the rocks, and yeah, he is, and you guys strip him down and everything. Like he's naked for the sake of but yeah
okay.
you have
No, you're
successfully
gonna get us kicked off YouTube, man.
No, it's been a minute.
We're giving him a sky burial, not
Yeah.
a Nash and plains.
This is an honorable thing, okay?
All right,
so
I'm gonna play on my bird pipes and stuff,
All right.
like all pretty like.
as you begin to play on your bird pipe, you hear the laughter of children but behind the city wall. Tag, you're it.
No laughing
cast-
at my.
I cast fireball.
No.
Just kidding.
But that's what it's, but that
That's
is what is but that's what you hear.
That's a move.
Okay.
Nice.
My ears perk up. Like you see one of those ears do the thing, like whenever one ear hears a thing and it moves in that direction
Mm-hmm.
as I'm playing, and I stop and I look up. Hey guys, there's young ewes, little ewes. I hear them doing that thing. I don't. I'm kidding. I know the word. There's some kids laughing over there.
I was gonna say for a second there.
So I start pointing that direction and kind of
Yeah.
wandering that
It's like-
direction towards
it's like
how far
behind-
away?
It's like barricaded, like the gate.
Okay.
I say to you, you sent your bird over there, right? And it hasn't come back.
It hasn't come back, no. In fact, and then I turn into that owl and I'm gonna fly that way.
Okay.
If no one's gonna stop me.
All right. All right. So you fly over the city, or like the city gate.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do as an owl.
Sure.
Yeah, like I
Um,
just basically fly up and look down with the
Yeah.
advantageous
So
viewpoint.
city, and the build you see on the rooftops that they're kind of like just things look distorted, just as the city the city of mists, the Misty Coast, but you notice that just like in the city of mists, how there were those sort of people that were stuck in time, there's something much different. The first part, actually, let me just show you the map. On Roll20, we have the map here. So,
Gotcha.
what you first see is you see some people that are slowly moving while engaged in this battle. You see some people who are quickly fighting, and you see another group of people who are just, you don't hear anything from that area. But you hear the
immediately.
but you hear the commotion, and they look kind of like that same sort of spectral kind of phasing in and out of time. But you also notice that they're all of different cultures, different warriors, different time periods, all fighting amongst themselves.
I'll fly back down.
Okay.
Unwild shape. And say, guys, this really messed up in there. People are fighting. They look like different tribes from different times. I don't know. But didn't that guy say hags? I think, yeah. That's definitely something that made my little ears perk up. So
Yeah.
if there's hags in the area, then we need to be very cautious. If not, just turn around and go back. But we're not talking about that. We need to be
does this
ready
seem
for
like a
anything.
similar, we're not going to get anywhere in this city type of situation, like the Mystic
We could go around it.
We maybe
We are
can
already
get-
around it.
Yeah.
We are on the outside of it. We can just stay on the outside of it, or we can go through. But I'm telling you what, we're not going through without somebody noticing us. Or, I mean, this was a nice city before, right? Right.
Unless we're going back to the boat, we don't need to go through the city. We can just continue on.
Yeah. We somehow got teleported to the other side, so we're already on the side we wanted to be on anyway.
Really? Well, then we just go north.
Yeah, it sounds like that is going to be the move. Unless somebody really wants to go into the city.
I feel like we're gonna find like nothing. A bunch of people repeating, can't touch them.
Yeah, it sounds like another limbo city.
Rush, could you make me a stealth check for me?
I can, yes, as an owl, right?
Says no.
Well, do you mean like now on the ground or just?
Let's do it as
before?
an owl. Sorry, I should have asked for
Like,
yeah.
I'll just. You're fine. 16.
16. Real quick. Ooh, okay. There was. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Were you a magic owl by chance?
I was a wild shape owl. That's not technically magic; it's a class feat. I think. I don't know. Don't quote
You
me.
can become a giant wizard owl.
Don't tempt me. I trust polymorph.
So what's the plan, guys? You going into the city, or are you headed north?
We are
Yeah,
headed
we
north.
could-
Headed north.
Where were
Unless
you
you
gonna
really
say, Brad?
want to.
Sorry.
You were about to say something?
Whom?
I think
You.
or
Oh
someone.
no, I was probably chewing food. I should mute when I'm chewing. That's my fault.
All right. So you guys begin heading.
I am ready for a fight.
All right. You guys begin heading north. On the dirt road, as you guys continue to walk, the world as you know it shifts and morphs. You can kind of feel that tugging of that alternate self, kind of trying to pull itself out of yourself, if that makes any bit of sense. I would like everyone to make a
I'm rubbing.
Everyone make a con save for me.
Constitution?
Yes,
You
sir.
have to make a con save.
Yes,
That's easy.
I'm holding the luck stone while I do that for no particular reason than I like to touch it. 21.
Yes. All right, 21.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you guys have pretty good cons.
11.
11. Nice. Okay.
I
Is
mean,
it a
even without
save or a
proficiency,
check?
I have a +3. So yeah, we all got pretty good cons.
Vlad, did you roll?
Is it a save or check?
It's a saving throw.
And you say Constitution?
Yes, sir.
I got a dirty 22.
All right. So everyone succeeds. Whoever rolled the 11 again, where you kind of feel that sort of alter self, that sort of like self-doubt it kind of slinks itself out of you, and it, like, as the second head kind of plops out and looks at you, but you shrug it off and it merges back into you. Everyone else succeeds as you're able to have control, sort of like keeping your lesser potential, your lesser self in check, kind of letting it know you're the one in charge. As twitch a little bit as various faces kind of pop out of you just for a little bit, but you guys do not suffer any ill effects. I would like someone, however, to make a survival check, though, as you guys are traveling to the next to this next city.
I wants to do it.
All right, John, that's all you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 12.
12. Okay. You notice that it's very deathly quiet. Like, you don't hear the sound of wind. You don't hear the sound of other animals. You really sometimes don't even hear the sound of your other compatriots. You just feel the heartbeat of your chest as you're looking around. But there is something that you do hear in the corner of your ear. But only you hear it. This sick laughter. Is it the hag's laughter? Who knows?
Only I?
Only you hear that.
In your head. X delight.
But you guys continue to
That's not cool.
head north. Northeast-ish.
I'm gonna let my party know that I've heard some laughter. It's not...
I freeze. You heard laughter?
Yes.
And we didn't?
Yes.
I start saying, oh no. What would I know about that, James, if I want to do a history or an arcana or a survival myself?
The
What would you
party
like?
actually...
I know
Actually, the party has had their encounter with hags. There's a good chance this might be a hag. I'll say, with you guys fighting hags
right,
before,
and that's what Rush is very worried about.
You guys have...
Yes. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely holding my staff in both hands, and yeah, I'm letting everybody know that if he's hearing laughter, I move him down to like my face and smack him and stuff. You heard laughter? Like a cackle? Like an old lady's cackle? That's a cackle. Okay. You don't have any secrets?
Not a cackle. It's kind of like a...
Chuckle?
Yeah.
Guffaw? Okay. Do you
Whatever
have any,
word
like,
you want to use, I guess a
deep dark...
cackle can work. It wasn't cackly, though.
Do you have any deep, dark secrets that any hag could use against you? Don't answer.
I know
It's
of.
okay. It's okay. We all do. We're doomed. Okay. And then I keep walking. Just saying, okay. I'm really tempted to do some weird things.
Before you do those weird things, I want to check in with Vlad and 2V. How are you guys handling the situation as you guys walk? You're getting closer to the fork in the road, by the way. But 2V and Vlad, what are you guys doing? As Vlad and...
Roll perception. Since I've been given the information from Vermeer or whatever that there's laughing, I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled just in case it jumps around the corner. You know.
I shall do the same.
All right, yeah. You
Or
can
30,
give
20.
yeah, you can give someone you can give
So
you can roll if you want.
I guess I
Okay,
can
let's go.
give Aaron an advantage if he wants, just in case he might get a natural 20.
Since you already rolled,
I got a dirty 20.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right. You guys noticed with all the fog and mist that's rolling by, maybe about in the shadows, you see a familiar figure, one of a fallen comrade, with a bow in one hand and a snarling beast and a snarling
Oh,
beast
no,
next to him.
Matt.
And
Oh, wait.
Sounds like an
I look
old,
at everybody
rat
and then-
and I
character.
say, who's that guy?
only
I'm
to
gonna look
be
at Rush and say, "You in a past life."
only
I look
2V
pretty.
and Vlad see this sort of outline of a figure north of you guys, and it just melts into the mist.
Brad, what was your character called again?
Nyal with a
Nyal.
J.
Yes,
It was a soft J, like yogging.
you would remember your compatriot who died at the hands of both friend and foe.
Yeah. And then what was the dog's name?
Ulf, like wolf, but ULF.
Oof.
Wolf.
And
Oof.
you remember his body getting dragged away by the hags.
Out of Wolf, correct?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Yes. You remember
Okay.
correctly.
Yeah. So, I tell the party that I just saw, you know,
Ghost.
wolf, but like beast, and or wolf post the hags, and shoot, what was his? I just forgot his name.
Nyal.
Nyal.
No.
Nyal.
Yeah.
Nyal.
And Nyal.
Would I have learned anything about hags while I'm with my uncle in the Feywild? You know, we weren't too far away from where the Drow were from.
You
or
knew
living.
not to mess with them.
But as he's talking and stuff, yeah, basically, like
yeah.
I'm definitely very concerned.
Yeah.
Knowing what they're capable of and knowing how my uncle was afraid of them.
And
Very afraid of them.
Yeah.
Avoided them at all costs.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't mess with them.
But any spooky bedtime stories?
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head.
Right.
But I'm sure
might
they're
make
out
one
there.
up later.
Such a Rush thing to do. Scare himself even more. Anyways. So, you guys, as you guys kind of go into the mists, you find yourself at a fork in a road. To go left or to go right.
Is there a sign at the fork?
There is a sign at the fork. It says one going left, and it says Citadel and the quarters, or the old quarter, and then to the right it says the coastal view.
We're going to Citadel, right?
Yeah, that's what I assume.
Yeah.
Oh. That makes a
What
left.
I envision as well.
Unless we
Coastal
want
view
to
sounds nice.
snag a boat to like.
Honestly, we
shorten our
could
trip.
have probably sailed around
Yeah.
by now, but
And there aren't hags in the ocean that I am aware of.
Maybe an ocean hag.
there are hags in the oceans, unfortunately. Uncle
Well, I
told
am
me
now
about
aware
them.
of that fact.
Yeah,
I would
like
say
they
you
live
are.
under the ocean and stuff, but like
Under the sea.
they're pretty scary. Under the sea, you'll murder me.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna
Is
step to the left.
towards the
Yeah.
As I'm walking, I'm like,
immediately to the citadel.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna like hop on my left foot twice and then hop on my right foot 3 times and stuff and spin circles.
All
So
right.
you said the citadel and the what?
The old. This is the old quarter.
Okay, old quarter.
All right.
To the old that first.
Sure.
I
You
assume
We're
can-
walking.
I know that, correct? Because I've been here.
You've visited a few times to the old quarter. It's one of the older cities.
Yeah.
The city of
The name.
glory that you guys stopped by or rested outside. That's more of like the new. That was like the up and coming. That was like the new. It replaced the old quarter, and everyone went to the city of glory instead of the old quarter. But yeah, you. Yes.
Oh no, I apologize. Please continue. I was clearing my throat.
Um,
I'm waiting for a pause.
You guys you guys head left. Could someone
We're
different
walking?
this time? Yes, walking. Could someone else make me another survival check for me?
I'll take it if I can also at the same time pull out another fuzzy object from the rust bag of tricks.
Sure.
This
Okay.
is a tricks. I'm hoping for something big enough to ride. I'm tired of walking. It's a mastiff, so
Okay.
a
Yeah.
medium-sized dog
Yeah.
like pops up and he's next to me, and I pet him and nuzzle him and stuff. And we continue walking on, and I'm like, well, I can't ride it, but I got somebody to pet while we walk. I don't want to get on him. It's not big enough.
Are you
It
a
is
medium creature?
I'm a small creature. Oh, you're right. No,
Yeah,
but a mastiff would be not a medium creature.
I think it.
Mastiff,
Let's say you
I'll
can
look
ride
up.
it. Sure, you can ride it. You can ride it. Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, halflings
See,
and other small humanoids riding them as mounts. I
Yeah,
sure
you can ride
so
it.
Cool. I
You
hop on
can
there.
ride it, Mr. Buddy Rabbit.
Perfect.
All
right, I'm doing it.
Yeah, ride it good.
Okay now.
I don't have a saddle on it, but it's still nicer than walking.
So Rush is checking everything. He's making sure that you guys are on the right path. He's seeing if things are out of place, if things are hunting. He's being very thorough. He looks a little paranoid, more than usual. Could someone make me a perception check? Let's have
My ears are going left and right like little radars back and forth.
Let's have German make the perception check this time. With his eagle eyes.
When my head turns left and right, my ears turn in like all 360 directions.
What'd you get?
Please tell me.
Is it natural
Hey.
20?
I perceive absolutely nothing. I rolled a net one.
Oh, it's finally come! And the pendulum is swinging.
Oh.
Even with your I can see a mile eyes, you like zoom in. You zoom in, but like all you're seeing is this mist and clouds. It's like, no, I want to see past. You just keep seeing the fog. But again, this time you hear the sound of the sound of 3 hags in unison laughing in your ear.
No.
Only German
Do I
hears
hear
this
it?
though. Only German hears this.
I'm still on his head on a swivel.
But that is
They
what you
sound
hear.
autistic.
They do sound artistic.
Probably creative with like taxidermy or something.
So German, that is what you hear, sir.
I refuse to believe it.
Okay.
I heard nothing. I'm not going that route. I'm gonna mention to the bunny rabbit guy again. Hey, I'm hearing that laugh. What's you're from there. What do you advise?
So I jump off the Mastiff and I start drawing in the dirt. I assume we're on a road, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should be, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a dirt
So
road.
like I take a stick and I start drawing on the road on the dirt, and the Mastiff is watching me like intently, and like he understands, but doesn't know how to say he understands, but he's watching me. And as I draw, I put a big ugly face with like an ugly nose and hair and stuff and like teeth, and I said, "This is a hag, and if they are that way, we need to go." And I point the other way, that way. That is what I know.
And I'm gonna point to my shoulders and go, do you see that?
The hag head.
The hag heads. Well, yeah, I have pauldrons made out of the hag head.
I think they're probably very angry about that. They always roll in 3, Uncle said, and that means that there's 2 left. And now, from what I'm hearing, laughter's in your ears, and that just means that they're toying with us somehow. I don't know about Nyal yet, correct?
Yeah, you're not familiar.
Oh no, yeah,
They-
no. Toby. Okay, so and now your fallen comrade, you're seeing him in the woo and is. If we're going north, we need to move quickly. We need to camp someplace that we know is safe. I can help us be safer, but we need to continue to move, and we need to make sure that we're not separating. And if somebody sees, believe them. It's there.
As you guys
I don't
are
know.
talking,
This is all new.
As you guys are talking, you hear a, and you hear a now embedded into Vlad's armor. Vlad, you take 19 points of piercing damage as an arrow is now lodged
so
in
like
the
no defense against
in your
these?
you take 19 points of damage. 20.
Oh, that's
He knows.
why.
He knows your AC.
I know.
He just said you guys. Because I said so. That's fine.
Nope, I rolled and I rolled
Watch
well.
that arrow hit
And
and
it
immediately
sinks,
whirl around and start like.
you're surprised of how the arrow went straight through like the armor, the flesh. You cough up some blood.
That was quick. Cough, cough. Ouchie. Ouchie, ouch. Bleeding. I relay this information to everyone.
Everyone can see it.
Yeah,
Just in
I'm
case.
pulling out my sword.
Well, I mean, someone rolled a nat 1 on perception, so I just.
I'm
had to
gonna
make
cast
sure.
Cure Wounds on Germon. Was it Germon that got it?
It's
No, that
Vlad.
was Rob. So Vlad.
Oh, Vlad. Oh yeah, you did say Vlad.
Vlad
Okay,
being
yeah.
killed.
I'm ready
What-
to bomb
Are you-
the Summer Court or.
Are you burning the
Go
spell
ahead.
slot? If you're doing cure wounds.
Well, that's what I was about to say. That I've
Okay.
got bomb. I've got bomb of the Summer Court. I think I'm gonna do that first.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I've got. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 of them. I'm gonna use 3d6. And let me see. As a bonus action by spending dice on the pool, you can restore hit. Creature also gains 1 temp hit point per dice spent. So you're gonna get 3d6 plus 3. Boom. Go. That's not bad. 12 plus 3, 15 hit points back.
Oh, sweet.
Nice,
Give me a
nice.
second.
So like I
15,
jump at him,
70.
so it says you can see. So I see him. So I immediately start trying to mend the wound from the arrow, and I jump
Yeah.
towards him. And the Mastiff follows me, and we take up a defensive position
Sure,
basically because
sure.
I'm not about to be out of the circle. We circle the wagons. I don't know what a wagon is, but if it was something I knew about, I'm sure it would be.
You know you've seen a wagon before. You know what a wagon is.
Okay. Yes, it's true. Yes, just like in the Witchlight. Just like
Yes,
whenever we would get
yes.
attacked by creatures in the woods and stuff between towns, we would circle the wagons, and that's what I'm doing.
Alrighty. Yeah, you guys are in the middle of this road. German and 2V and
I'm
Vlad,
gonna.
what are you three doing as Rush is taking up a defensive stance?
I'm gonna do
I'm
one more
fucking
thing.
helping him circle the goddamn wagons. I have my sword drawn.
Okay, sword drawn.
I'm gonna.
1 second. One second, Brad. I want to hear from 2V and
No
and
problem.
Vlad.
No problem. No problem.
And Vlad.
Do I know where the arrow came from?
It came from hit your backside. Came from like southwest, southeast. Yeah, southeast. Yeah.
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 I'd like to turn around and try and see if there's anything there.
Sure.
See if I can see something.
Make a perception check. And as you're doing that, 2V, what are you doing, sir?
I pull out my sun sword.
Okay.
Let's see.
Or
Do you have
sun
your shield?
blade.
Do you have your shield out too?
Strength, dex, recon.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn,
Okay.
that's wasted.
I just wanted to double check. That's
I
all.
got a 7.
Okay. But you hear the You hear the cackle of the 3 hags.
Who does?
I do.
2V?
Just
Everyone,
just
I hear
Vlad.
The wenches.
Just
Oh.
They're
Oh,
taunting
you heard it
me.
too, huh?
Yeah, I guess we're both crazy. So crazy that we're willing to kill a couple of old bitches. I hope they heard that.
alrighty.
Well, I was gonna do something, but the spell only lasts a minute. I was like, man, that's weak, but I get it. It's meant for like in combat. I was gonna cast wind wall around us to keep us all safe from more air.
Chance. We'll have it your chance.
So to one another, it's still eerily quiet. And you guys are here for the next 20 minutes. Nothing seems to happen at the.
That better happen, unless we're gonna get them.
We need to move. In that 20 minutes, after about 20 minutes of us watching the woods and stuff, I said we need to get out of here. We need to move.
There's no. It's
So,
open. It's open
can we
fields.
move as
it's
a-
open. It's
Mhm.
open fields.
Oh, then
It's
we
like open-
absolutely need to get out of here.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
like
cast Pass Without a Trace out of the staff,
Sure.
and that lasts up to an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stand in the middle of the group. I'm gonna hold up the Staff of the Woodlands and slam it down, and Pass Without a Trace will cover us. And I'm gonna say we need to move quickly and stealthily and get out of here, north, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Certainly.
Who was that?
Ooh.
Am I-
That was
was
the
that a hag?
disembodied voice that talks to us from the sky and tells us
Oh,
what
oops.
we
Sorry.
see. And
Oops. Oopsies.
All right, I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna start moving out at a good pace, not like exhaustion-inducing pace, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a pretty good pace, hoping everybody keeps up with me while I hold and concentrate on Pass Without a Trace.
Sure. Alrighty.
For sure. Hee hee ha ha ho ho.
What's the rest? What are the rest of you guys doing?
Where are we at on the map right now? How far are we?
You're about, I'd
We
say,
took that left.
with all your
like-
traveling, you're about like right here.
Cool. I'm on that Mastiff again too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, he lasts a few hours.
Everyone
Mhm.
make a
How
stealth
late
check.
in the day is it?
It's about morning. It's about like 12 o'clock. Yeah. You guys been making pretty good
We're making
headway.
Good time.
It's a everyone make a
Well,
stealth
it's
check.
that
Zero
back, that's-
velocity I give everybody.
Everyone make a stealth check, but add +10
Make a
because
stealth
it's
check.
yeah, because you cast Pass Without Trace, and I don't want you to have to waste this. So you guys add
Hey,
plus
when
10 to
I
that.
have something and it's an odd number, do I round up or down?
What do you mean?
when I have something, if it's like an odd. Okay, so with that plus 10, I got a 25.
Why were you
I got a
rounding?
29.
Why were you rounding?
I was remarkable athlete for any check.
Oh, that's right. It adds.
Level 7, you can add half your proficiency bonus round up. Oh, so it's actually 2.
Okay.
So instead, it's actually a 26.
Alrighty.
To any strength, dexterity, constitution check that doesn't already use your proficiency bonus. So the dex doesn't use my proficiency bonus, so I can do that.
30-21.
2021.
I don't know why is the 21 dirty? I know I've always said like nat 20 and dirty 20, as in like 17 plus 3.
If you
But
roll actual 20, it's not dirty.
Correct. That's the max. Well, most of the time. It's certainly crit. Anyhow, I went like I guess while we're running or while the go ahead.
Yeah. So
I got a 33. I net 20 plus 3 plus 10. So I rogued the fuck out of that. So like as the Mastiff is running down the road, I'm grabbing branches and like stuffing it in my shirt and becoming one with the woods.
Actually, your Mastiff runs into a bush and becomes the bush. And so you just become like a running bush. Yeah, you're that. You're that
I'm
stealthy.
one with the woods. The woods is with me. I'm one with the woods. The woods is with me.
2v with a 29.
The woods is with me.
Yeah, you guys are very stealthy. You guys are, like hiding behind bushes. There's various hills. You guys are keeping a lookout. Guys, you guys are doing pretty well. I will say with that, you guys are able to make it to the just outside the old quarter.
We are outside of the gray quarter or whatever that it's called.
Yeah.
Old quarter, yeah.
Yeah, the old quarter.
I thought we were heading back, so we decided to book it towards.
Okay.
Hey James.
Yes, sir.
I was about to go mark my charges for casting Pass Without a Trace through the staff, and it's at will. How fucking awesome is that?
What?
Not for him.
Staff.
No. Yeah, Pass Without a Trace is at will. From
There's
the staff of the woodlands.
There's no charges spent.
No, there's 10 charges for the staff. The spell Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
From the staff is at will.
Then there's no charges that you have to spend.
That is ridiculous.
Nice.
Basically, not on that spell. That is ridiculous. Basically, I can just walk around casting it. And you can't see me.
Without using any charges. That's kind of busted.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
You're just running around 10 plus. You're
wild.
Like, oh, I have disadvantage on it? That's okay. Bang. Screw it. Give me some fucking stealth. You got any more of that stealth?
All right. All right.
This disadvantage is killing me.
Now you've broken the game. Anyways.
Awesome.
So yeah.
I'm not.
So what are you guys doing?
I
did. I don't really care. It's a cool magic item. You guys should have cool stuff.
I'm not gonna cast it at will all the time.
As you guys arrive outside of the old quarter, you see a hooded figure with a beast. What do you guys do?
I stop at the Mastiff. I take the defensive position, and I say, he won't let us go any further. He's their champion. Uncle used to tell me about they would take champions, and it seems your friend is one now. I don't know. I might just be making this all up. You don't know, but we want to fight.
He might be a really cool dude. Who knows? Or he was probably a cool dude. Wait a second. I know that, but you don't.
I don't know that now. I just know that this dude's not letting us pass.
Yeah,
he's got all the fog behind him and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I thank my master.
We haven't spoken
to my master.
Does it look like the one it
looks similar, but you're not sure. Could be. You guys are kind of scared not like scared, but you guys kind of like on edge, so it could be.
I'm gonna ask him if he's cannon fodder.
He pulls back the hood, and it is Gnaw. Well, the Green Hag, the Green Knight version of Gnaw. I don't
So
know.
he is cannon fodder.
And he says, I don't know, are you? I'd like everyone to roll for initiative.
You are, but what
All
am
right.
I?
I'm on that Mastiff.
All right. Let me just do this real quick. Oh gosh. Let's do.
I rolled. I want to go back to Brad's campaign because that's how bad I rolled.
No. I rolled a 12.
What class feature gave you that? I'm just curious.
Feral instinct.
Nice. Don't mind this table
I get a plus.
in the middle of this. Don't mind that. Have to create a battle map on the fly.
We're on the world map.
I know.
Dirty 20, by the way. For
Dirty 20.
initiative.
We save as a clone.
Yeah, where's the link to the
The stream?
by the way?
The stream? It's on my YouTube channel.